Happy Thursday, guys. It's like way at the end of the day, and it's like, it's Thursday, so we need to get this done. Today we're going to talk about children's literacy. And obviously, as librarians, we think it's important for kids to read, but it's actually so much easier to get them reading if you start them really young. Even kids who don't like to read on their own often love to be read to. The more words a kid is exposed to, the better off they're going to be in school all the way around. So it's important to read to kids early and often. So you may ask, okay, well, what do I read?
Well, we have a collection of children's literature here in the library that students and teachers as well are welcome to check out. We have books in English, several different titles. Hopefully we'll be adding to these more here in the future. We also have books that are completely in Spanish, and we have books that are bilingual, so they have both English and Spanish text. Again, students are welcome to check these out to take home and read to younger siblings, cousins, their own children if they have them. If you babysit small children, you can check these out and read to them as well. The reason we bought these is so that people will check them out and use them.
The same with all the books in the library.
Right.
We put them on the shelves so that you'll take them off the shelves and take them home.
They look really pretty sitting there on the shelf, but we would rather them go out of the library and into the world where they can be used.
Yes.
So please take advantage of that.
Yes, and just like we buy books to be used, so does the public library. And they have an amazing children's library at our Morristown Hamlin Public Library right now. And so if you have a library card, or you can even take your kid, your cousin, the kids that you're watching to the library and sit and read to them in the library. They have great little reading nooks down there, and you can read all the books that your throat can handle before you just wear out and have to go get a drink of water. So remember, the public library is a resource that is available.
Right, and their children's books are really quick to read. So
that's the great thing.
You could get a couple read there in the library and not necessarily have to take them home if you don't want to.
Right.
One thing I don't think, even I didn't know this when my son was small, but they don't have to wait to get a library card. To get a child signed up for a library card, their parent does have to go with them, but it is free, and they can start from birth. You don't have to wait till 4 or 5. Also, the Imagination Library is a resource that is now available worldwide, but it did start
here.
In Sevier County.
I'm grabbing one of these because one of our books happens to be an Imagination Library book that we've bought used.
Right. And Dolly Parton just donated the 100 millionth Imagination Library book to the Library of Congress the other day. And in case you did not know, if you have siblings that are under 5, or if you have children under 5, or if you know anyone that is expecting a child, or you know children from church or wherever that are under 5 years old, starting at birth, children can be signed up online now. You don't have to go anywhere to sign up. Just Google Imagination Library, and you can sign up children online to receive a free book in the mail every month until their 5th birthday.
Do you know how many books that is?
It's a good bit.
It's 12 times 5. We don't really do math, but it's a big number.
Right. It's a good
like 60
bit,
or something like that.
and they are good books. Okay, so
They
it is
are.
a great way to build a
Mama,
home
Mama,
library.
Red Pajamas? That's a classic.
It's a good way to build a home library of materials that you can read to your child or to other children again over and over again. So, and they can share them with other children when they're done.
Yes.
So it is a great thing. And as we said, the more books you read to children, the larger their vocabulary will be, and the better prepared they will be to learn how to read themselves when they get to school. So
it's a good thing. Obviously, we think so. If you also think so, come check out some books. Go to the library, check out some books, sign up for Imagination Library, get some books in some kids' hands. It's really hard when we start with juniors, and you're like, I've never read a book.
Right.
If you start with a 3-year-old, sometimes they're willing to read a book just because you're willing to sit with them. And we can't get that back when y'all are 17.
Right. In addition to exposing children to lots of vocabulary, it also encourages them to see reading as a positive thing. Reading with a child is not only instructional, but it can be a bonding activity. Time together with a child is valuable. So
reading is fun.
Yes. Implant that idea early and reinforce it often.
Yes.
And together we can help build a culture of literacy. So love to see that happen. We'd love to see you in here checking out some children's books, or even asking us about signing up for Imagination Library. So there you go. That's our tip for today. And we will see you next week with some book talks.
We will.